Are all the band involved all the time with the recording of the Stones album?
Basically everybody's together to cut the tracks. After that, everybody sort of disappears and leaves it to Mick and I, because they get confused after a while, and everybody sits in the studio saying, "Oh, this should be louder, this should be." So we end up usually Mick and I struggling along by ourselves.
Because you yourself lately have been working with Ronnie Wood.
Yeah, I did.
How did that come about, Keith?
Well, that came about while Mick was doing a few difficult vocals on his own for an album. And I was sort of just hanging around, with nothing to do particularly. And Ronnie called me up and said, "Come down, I've got this fantastic rhythm section. Willie Weeks, Andy Newmark. Andy Newmark was with Sly, right, on the Fresh album. And Willie Weeks is known for his stuff with Donny Hathaway. And also I think he's taken over sort of Chuck Rainey's position at Atlantic, doing Aretha sessions, you know. He's like a New York's hot bass player, you know. And I went down there just one night to see what was happening, and I got roped in to do a guitar overdub. And after that I lived there for a month. I didn't see daylight again.
What's happening in the future with the Stones now? Keith, are you planning a tour in the new year?
Yeah, I think that we should probably be going to the States in the spring. Instead, we were supposed originally to be going this year. It was sort of an inevitable thing once every 2 years. But suddenly everybody got up and said, "Oh no, can't make it this year. We want to finish the record and get that done." And so we put it off until the spring, although maybe a few gigs around Christmas would be nice. I'd like to get on the stage again.
Because we were talking earlier now about the kind of venues that you're doing, Keith, and really they're enormous venues that you're playing.
Yeah, and they get bigger and bigger every time, you know.
Are you wanting really to do smaller things now?
Well, you know, it's kind of selfish to sort of go into a city, let's say 60,000 people want to see you, and say, "Oh, we want to play in a 3,000-seater hall," you know, because the other 57,000 have to just lump it, you know. So the thing to do, I think, is to do the big ballpark and then do the small theatre as well, and so 63,000 people get a chance.
Do you enjoy touring still?
I love it. It's the lifeblood for me. For any band, I think, any band that doesn't play live is only half a band as far as I'm concerned, because that is where it all comes from, you know. And I think with this new album, there's a sort of feel about it just because we'd come off stage just 3 weeks before, and we'd been playing for 2 months solid, you know, and you can feel it, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
It's well oiled, you know.